and turn. Hello. Today is the 25th of October. We're getting up to Halloween. Enjoy your session. We're using a TheraBand today, and we're listening to the wind whistling outside. All right. That looks pretty good. It looks like I'm in the right place. All right, my band is super long, so just ignore the extra stuff on the other side there. All right, bring the band across to your waist. Let's bring the legs together. We're gonna pull backwards. So you're gonna place your thumbs on the edges of the band and you're gonna pull your arms back. This in a Pilates session with the machines is called chest expansion. So I want you to inhale, exhale. So we'll just start with some breathing. Inhale, exhale. You might feel the backs of your arms while you do this. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. One more time, pull back. Good. Let the arms just dangle by the sides. Turn your head right, turn your head left. Bring your eyes forward. We're gonna roll the neck a little bit. So turn your head right, roll the chin down, around to the other side, up, and then back to me. Switch directions, roll. Let's do that again. Turn and roll. Try to keep your legs together. See if you can keep them together. Turn, roll. Good. Now, let's hold the arms back. Turn the head. Breathe in, roll, exhale. Come back to me, release the arms. Pull back, inhale. Turn left, roll. Come back to me, inhale, pull back. Turn head, exhale on the roll. And release the arms, and last time, pull back, inhale. Turn, roll. Woo, and forward. Let's bring the arms up over the head. You can pull the strap apart slightly and down and over. So how far you go with this is up to you, right? Because the band does stretch, if you want to go all the way back behind you, you can. If that's not feeling very good today, then just leave that part up. Just go to here, right? But because the band does stretch, it's going to allow you to pull the arms apart. One more time. Knee and back. Good. Let's go right hand right at the back of the hip. So right on the side here. And then you're going to make the strap a little bit tighter. You're just going to rest your knuckles right there on that hip bone. I'm going to bend the elbow and I'm going to start to straighten the arm off on an angle. So I'm not way up here. I'm not down here. I'm like pretty much straight out from the shoulder. Extend. There go my legs. They're going to separate again. I'm going to really try to keep them connected to each other. Let's do 5 more. If you're in your shoulder, just drop your arm down a little bit. 2 and 1. Good. Switch to the other hip. So knuckle on the hip, hang on to that strap. You get to monitor or change how tight you want the strap, right? That's your decision. Elbow slightly lifted without the shoulder coming up, and extend the arm. 3 more. Nice cracky elbow right there. And in. Arms here, pull apart slightly, drop the head. We're going to start to roll towards the floor. You can go down all the way if you want. You can go halfway down. Watch any kind of dizziness, okay? And keep your eyes open. So pull this band apart a little bit, start to roll towards the floor, and then roll back up. We're gonna lift the arms. I'm gonna lean back into the chair. I'm gonna go back slightly over the edge, and then come forward, drop the head, go down the front of the legs, and bring it back up. Pull the band apart just a little bit to encourage the shoulders to relax. Down and over. And I just trap the band under my thumb. Just hold it under my thumb. That way I'm not over gripping, and I do not suggest you wrap the band around your hands. Stay here, little side bends, over and over. So if I pull the band, then my body follows. Pull it, body follows, pull it. 2 more, pull and pull. Good, arms down. So I'm gonna move up to the front edge now. So this way, when I go backwards, when my arms are up over my head, I have to make an effort to kind of slow myself down till I get to the back of my chair, right? So it just creates a little more challenge for your torso muscles, your core muscles. So we're gonna go, and if you wanna scoot back to the back of the chair, feel free. So pull this apart a little bit, roll down. Roll up. Start to lift your arms. So right here, I'm gonna start to lean back to the chair. Woo! Then I'm gonna let my body go backwards a little bit. And then lift my head. Now this time you're gonna pull this apart, come down the front of your body, over your legs, towards the floor. Start to come up. You're gonna reach your arms away from you to come up. You go back to the chair. You bring the strap down over your chest. You go over your tummy, towards the floor. Reach the arms away to lift up. Woo, touch the back. Curl down the body. Big inhale. So as you're coming up, you're lifting your spine up, straightening it out. Lean back. Go back over the back edge if you want. Curl forward. Lift up. Stay here. We're gonna switch it. So now your feet are gonna help you out here. So you're gonna reach out. Pretty small, pretty straight spine here. Reach out. Now curl down towards your feet. Come up the front of the legs. Go over the belly. So I have to bend my elbows, pull into my chest. Go back, inhale. Exhale, sit up. Ugh. Go forward. Come up the legs. Go over the knees. Go over the hips. Go over the tummy. Go over the chest. Reach, exhale, come up. Keep pulling the strap. It's gonna help you stay out of your shoulders. Last time, forward. Knees together, up, and back. Good, sit all the way up. Shoulders back. Whew. That made me hot. Good. No strap. And on the side of the chair. If you want to move back, you can. Okay. Arm here against the chest. Side bend. Now I'm hard to see because I have a black shirt on. Let me turn my lights on. Side bend. Oh, that's better. Side bend. The shoulders a break. So sit up, twist, so this arm goes between your legs, go towards the floor, sit up towards the back a little bit, sit up towards the floor, towards the back, woo, towards the floor, switch. Okay, side bend first. Over, let this arm dangle. Good. Come up, reach towards the floor. Come up, reach to the side. Lift to the floor. One more time. Good, strap comes behind you. Comes up right in the mid back there. Right there. Okay. Reach straight forward. Pull back. Reach straight forward. So the band just wants to come back. So just let it come back. Reach forward. Last two. Good. Then you're going to open your arms and you're going to twist. 1, 2, center. Exhale, 1, 2, center. Inhale. Exhale, twist, twist. Little bounce there in your seat. Twist, twist. One more time. Twist, twist. Good. And in. Good. Just let the band wrap around the legs. Lean back. Sit back. So if you want to go all the way to the back side, you can. You're just going to straighten your right leg, flex your foot, point down. Straighten, flex, point down. So you want to try to get this big leg muscle right here to turn on, right? You're going to squeeze this big leg muscle. Point, flex, down. Up, flex, point down. Point, flex. One more time. Point, flex, stay here, slide out to the side, slide out to the side. We get no help from the band at the moment. Really fire up this top leg muscle here. Last two. One more time, come in and down, other side. Up, move your ankle, come down. Up. Straight, bend, straight. One more time. Straight, flex, stay here, coming in. One more. Good, leg down. Wrap the strap around the bottom of your foot. Lift your leg up. I like to give them some time where we're not holding the strap because I know it can get kind of intense sometimes with the hands. So I just try to pick some moments where we're not holding it. Try to spread the strap out over the bottom of your foot, okay? So you're gonna make this as tight as you want. You're gonna work your ankle. So you might notice that with the addition of the band, we don't have to use that upper leg muscle quite as much. Big circles. My elbows are just kind of pulled back towards the chair. Good. I'm going to turn my knee outward and I'm going to bring the strap towards the middle of my legs. Okay. Turn my knee outward, bend, push. So I'm allowing the back of my leg to come off the chair. If that's not an option for you, you can put your foot down and just straighten your leg, okay? So down, straighten your leg. Otherwise, knee comes off and you push the band. Off, push the band. So there we're firing up that that big leg muscle. In, push away. 2 more. Woo, and down. Good. Switch to the other foot. Give your hands a moment to rest, okay? Make the band as tight as you like, because it's your helper right now. It's helping you, okay? So you're gonna straighten. Now we're gonna flex a point. Circle. Reverse. The leg is out of control. One more time. Okay. Now you're going to turn the knee outward, put the band in the middle, and you're going to bend and straighten. Bend. If you don't want to lift your knee up, you just drop your heel down and straighten your leg. Okay? Bend. Push. Three more. 2. And 1. Good. Leg down. Let's get rid of the band for a moment. Put it back behind your back again. Drop it over your legs. Okay? Your hands. Place your fingers together. Okay? Extend the arms forward, palm facing to the camera. Then open the palms away from each other, squeeze the fingers together, and start to kind of pull them apart and wiggle them around a little bit. Okay? And then go forward, grasp the fingers together in the palms, and then if you can, you're gonna start to flip the hands around the other way. So come in, flip them, and push them away. And then try to pull them apart and wiggle them around a little bit. Good, flip them back again, push forward. Good, release. Take your thumb and twirl it around. For some people, this may not feel very good. This joint, right, can be a little sticky. And then you're gonna grab your thumb and you're gonna pull it out and wiggle it around. And then we'll do that on the other side. Circles. Both directions, pull it away and try to move it around. I know that might hurt a little bit. Circle your wrists. Reverse. Circle your elbows. Reverse. Circle your shoulders. Reverse. And in. Good. Back to the strap. Take it away from behind you. Move up on your chair. Start on underneath your legs. Okay? Start underneath. Keep one side of the strap kind of even with the middle of your legs. Flip it over. Go all the way around. Keep your legs together while you do this. Okay? We're going to do some clams, seated clams. And then once you've gone around one time, you'll have one end of the strap in one hand and the other end in the other hand. And your legs are nice and close together, okay? Hold the hands next to each other, keep your feet close together, and open and close your knees. We might do some work with the feet today where we have to pick the strap up off the floor. That's always fun. People always love that one. Good, 5 more. The inside edges of my feet are coming up a little bit. Totally okay. One more time. Feet flat, walk them away from each other, keep them flat. This time I'm not gonna let my feet roll. So my feet are gonna stay flat. I'm gonna move this leg out without my big toe coming off the floor and then back in. I'm gonna go all the way in, no resistance, into resistance, away from it. So this is not a lot of work with the hands here. You just have to hold the 2 ends together. That's all you gotta do. Out and in. Let's do one more. Go ahead and switch. Keep the foot flat, open, and close. That might take some thought to keep your foot down. You might have to think about that. Out to the side, in. Out to the side. I'm going past the midline, right? Toe, knee is touching the other leg. Out, foot stays down. That's really hard for me on this side. One more time. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a little march. Okay. I'm not sitting back on the edge of the chair, but you certainly can if you want to, right? You can certainly sit back, lift a leg, lift a leg. So we still have the legs wrapped up, right? So if you want to sit back, go ahead and sit back. Otherwise, come to the front. Exhale, lift. Pull your belly in, belly button pulls back. Breathe. Last 2. Woo, one more time. Up and up. That's a whole lot of thigh going on there, isn't it? Unwrap. Good. Place this behind you. Toe taps. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Bring my camera down a little bit. Toe taps. Lift the right foot, turn it out, lift it, turn it in. Lift it up, turn it out, up, turn it in. See my hand? So my leg rotates with my foot. Switch sides, up and out, up and in. Maybe we'll even touch our feet. One more, up and out, up and in. You don't have any trouble touching our hands, right? Our feet are just the companion to these guys. All right. Fingertips point in. Hands, fingers go on the legs. You're just gonna push the fingers into the legs as you lift the palms up and drop them down. So if you don't wanna rotate your elbows out to the side, just do it facing front, up, and down. I'm just gonna turn my arms a little bit. Lift, it's easier to see what's going on. Drop the palms over the side of the legs. Lift, stretch the fingers, drop, lift. Last 2. So we're bending at that deep joint there where the fingers join the hand. One more time. Lift and lower. Good. Now, I want you to push your feet, your toes, down into the floor, which will pop your arch up. If you do not have a very big arch, that's okay. We're just trying to get those little muscles that are between your heel and your toes to turn on. So they kind of dome. They'll dome and then they'll flatten out. Dome your arches. Be nice to your toes because we don't want them to get crampy. Just a little dome in your foot. Just lift the arch up, drop it down, lift it up, One more time, lift it up, drop it down. Good, take that right leg, stretch it out. Take my socks off. All right, I'm sitting again at the front edge of the chair. Okay, I'm gonna turn my foot forward so the toes touch, and then I'm gonna drag my leg back. Push away, flex your foot. Rotate your foot towards the floor and push down on the floor with your toes to drag your leg back. Out, foot flexed. Am I making sense? Drop the foot, press the toes in the floor. You'll feel the hamstring kick in. Pull your toes back. 2 more, flexed foot, drop the foot. This is great for your ankle work. Getting mobility in the ankle, press the balls of the feet down into the floor. One more time, flex foot, drop the foot, push down into the floor and pull back. Switch sides. Flexed, drop the foot, pull back. Just have to move back a tiny bit. Flex your foot. Move the ankle, push the balls of the feet into the floor and pull back. Flex, drop. So in chair class, it's really hard to get the back of the legs, right? Because we're sitting. Flex, drop. Push down to pull back. 2 more. Flex. Push down. One more time. Flex. Drop and push. Good. Okay. Now the rest of the hands. All right, so let's go strap under left foot. Okay, so that it can't go anywhere. And I'm going to go all the way to the end, mostly, of my strap. And then I'm going to come up on the outside of my leg and go across. Okay, so it's over here. It's trapped on the outside. I'm going to keep my hand here so that it can't slide down. And then we're going to pull backwards. So we're going to twist to the back. So I'm going to pull and twist. Pull back and twist. So it's strapped on the outside of my leg. Back and twist. Three more. 2. Ooh, good. We're going to go under the other leg now. See what's happening here? I'm on the outside of my left leg. I'm over the top of the left leg, and now I'm under the right leg. Okay? Now we're going to go straight up. Up and down. I encourage you to try to not lead with your ear. So let the shoulder blade just kind of hang out at the bottom of the back there. And then as you start to lift your arm, you're just going to float the elbow up. That's all. Just float the elbow up. And then we'll start to bring it around and away. Up and away. And let's start to kind of move with that a little bit. So across and away. Breathe any way you want. 2 more. Across and away. One more time. Way. Good. I know your strap's really short, right? I know. You make mine as short as yours. It's probably about here, right? Probably pretty tight, all right? So we're still configured over the legs here. Lift your arms up, strong, twist, away. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Arms down. Okay? One more set. So I'm still up over the outside, underneath. Okay? Let's twist both ways. So you'll have no tension going that way, lots of tension going that way. Yes? Again, encourage the shoulders to stay out of the ears. Okay? Lift up, twist away, reverse, twist. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, and down. Okay? Take that away. Put it under your right foot. Okay? Go up the side. Yes? You start here. Hold the strap on your leg. We're going to twist to the back. So we haven't gone under this leg yet. Okay? Twist back, come front. Trying to reach behind you. 3 more. I'm a big fan of twisting. Now you go under the other leg. So I'm up the side, over, under, and then I hold here. Okay. We're going to shrug the shoulder a couple times just to remind it that that's not really necessary. And then just the elbow floats up. Float up. Elbow floats up, elbow comes down. Elbow floats up. Breathe any way you want. Make the band as tight as you want or as loose as you want. 2 more. 1 more time. And then we're going to reach out and we're going to kind of move with this. So you're going to go over, in, away. Whee. 2 more, away. Good. Roll that shoulder back a little bit. Bring the strap in between your legs. You're going to be right at the end of the strap, right? Ignore all this extra strap I have. Lift, twist to your right. Five, 6, 7, one more time, and 8. Arms down. Take a break. Going both directions now. Shoulders all right? We'll give them a little love here in a second. Shoulder blades connect. That's what gives you the ability to lift your arms, right? Otherwise, they would just be kind of dangling from the collarbone. I mean, they do dangle from the collarbone, but they're anchored by the shoulder blade. If the shoulder blade wasn't there, this would be way too much pressure, right? Way too much work for these small muscles. So the shoulder blade is your anchor of your arm. So if your arm moves, your shoulder blade needs to move too, right? We don't shut the shoulder blade down to lift the arm up. The shoulder blade has to travel with the arm wherever it goes. So if it goes to the side, shoulder blade goes to the side. If it goes front, it comes up. If you swing back, you'll feel it retract towards your spine. It'll go inward towards your spine. So just think of your shoulder blade as your support system for this delicate joint and these bones, okay? All right, here we go, both directions. Sorry, little. So if my arms come up, my shoulder blades are gonna elevate slightly, right? But they don't start the movement. They don't do this first and then I go here, right? My arms lift, my shoulder blades follow that direction, and then we twist both ways. For 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1, and down. Good. All right. We're actually going to leave that on the floor for now. So as Eric Franklin would say, let's embody the shoulder blades. All right, so let's just start by giving yourself a little massage here, right at the top of the shoulder. This is where your neck connects and your head. So your head connects here, right? You have all these super strong muscles that hold your head up. Right here at the top of the shoulder here. Squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them. Head is 10 pounds. Because we're so smart, we've got these heavy heads, we've got all those brains in there. And then other side, squeeze up there, squeeze. Good, this area can sometimes be very tight. Good, hands on the knees. You're just gonna let your gorgeous 10-pound head drop forward without anything else moving. So you're just gonna let the head drop forward and come up. So see if you can feel those muscles that tether your head to your body, right? So as your chin drops, you might feel that stretching right down the back of your neck there. If you don't drop your chest, you should be able to feel that. And lift. So we're just nodding. Drop. Lift. One more time, drop. And lift. Let's just turn the chin this way, to the right a little, and drop. So you might get more stretch on this side now, the opposite side. And lift, and then we'll come over to the other side, drop. One more each way. Good, and then sometimes we hear a lot of noise, big circles around. And around. And first, there's a lot of fascia around this area. So you might feel a little bit, or hear a little popping. Good. All right, shoulder blades. Rise, fall. Rise, fall. Shoulder blades. Up, down. Up, down. So see if you can get the shoulder blades to lift here. Make them do it, right? On your back. So try not to use these muscles actually. Just glide the shoulder blades up, let them drop. This is why we do puppet arms all the time. Boom. Now we'll have them retract. So they'll pull away from the back of your body, which means your front's gonna round a little bit. And then they'll go towards each other in the back. So your arms are connected, right? So they have to move. Collarbone has to move. Shoulder blades go towards the front. Shoulder blades go towards the back. If you try to do that without moving your arms, the range is minuscule compared to letting the arms go with you. Start to add your spine to this. Round, open, round. I'm going to twist my arms, open, exhale, round, inhale. One more time. Center, lift your right arm up, pull the shoulder blade back, reach the arm forward. Pull the shoulder blade back. So I'm not bending my elbow, I'm just moving my shoulder blade on my back. It goes back, it comes forward. This looks like, let's add this band to it. Back, forward, right? Backwards, forward. Scapula, shoulder blade. They look like arrowheads, shoulder blades. Okay, other side. Reach, pull back. Reach, pull back. Shoulder blade glides towards the spine, away from the spine. Towards the spine. Good. Now go up, back, down, front. Up, back, down, front. One more. Down, front. Now go back, up, front, down. Up. One more. Good. Wiggle around a little bit. Brush this off. Brush the other side off. Good, hands on the thighs. We're gonna do some hovers. Heels underneath you. Lean forward. You're gonna pick your butt up off the chair. Pick up your butt, sit back down. Hover. Three more. 3, 2. One more time. Up, down. Good. Stretch your right leg out. I want you to curl your toes. Can you see my toes? Curl, lift, curl, lift. Curl your toes over, lift them up. Curl them over, lift them up. Switch legs. Curl your toes. So we're going to get our feet ready to do some work with the band. Good. Walk your heels back towards you. Lift your heels up as high as you can. Okay? Bend your toes. Drop your heels down. Lift your heels up. Drop down. One more time. Lift your heels up. Drop down. Back to hovers. Feel free to use your chair, right? So if you need to push down on your chair to hover, and you can also stand all the way up and sit all the way down. You don't have to stay in this position, right? You can stand all the way up and you can come down. So if that works better for you, do the complete standing up and sitting down. Otherwise, hover, sit. So we're going to stay in the hover a little bit longer. Hover, hands on here, hands here, wherever works better. Sit back down, hold the hover, lift your tummy back towards the back of your body. So from the inside, reach in there and pull back towards the back of your body. One more time, hover. And sit. Okay, strap. Sometimes this is easier with a towel. I mean, it's definitely easier with a towel, no doubt about it, okay? If you happen to have a towel handy, you can use that, but I don't. So I'm gonna try to grab the strap with my toes. So spread my feet out, put my toes down, pull the strap towards me, pull, pull. My other foot wants to help. I'm just trying to sneak that strap toward me. Other side. Oh, I'm so much better at it on this side. Pull. Can you get it? Can you hold it in your toes? One more time. Okay, now, so we're gonna try and pick it up, okay? Grab it. See if you can pick it up. Put it back down. So it's easy with our hands. We do this all the time. Our hands have plenty of practice doing this. But because we don't do this with our toes, they might struggle. There's no reason why you can't do this with your toes. Your toes are just as nimble as your hands. We just don't do it. Okay? Grab it, lift. Let's do 3 more on this side. Release it, grab it, lift up. Release, grab, lift. And if you get a cramp, I'm sorry, release, grab, lift, and down. Switch to the other side. I'll give you a little secret. If you bunch up the band so it's piled up a little bit, it's a little easier to grab it. Okay? Grab it, lift, release, grab, lift. We're gonna do this with our hands too. Release, grab, and lift. One more time. Release, grab, lift. Yeah. Okay. Stretch those toes out. All right. Can you get your leg up here? Can you get your leg up here? Is that possible? I want you to give your foot a massage. Turn your ankle bone, right and left. Rub your arch. Rub your toes. Pull the toes out like we did with our hands, our fingers. Move them around. Good. Leg down, other side. Massage the bottom. Turn your ankle bone back and forth. Arch. Toes. Pull them out. Wiggle them around. Good. Leg down. Pick up your strap. I'll fold mine in half. All right, here we go with the hands, okay? So you want to hold it in your palm with your thumb, okay? And then you're going to start to gather it up in your hand. Again, my band's super long. See if I can get the whole thing in there. Good. Squeeze it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it drop and do it again. So we're just manipulating the strength of our fingers. Squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm down. Drop it, change sides. Pull it up into your hand. Squeeze 1, 2, 3, Drop. Again. And squeeze, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop. Good, across your lap. Palms together, lace the fingers, pull them apart from each other, wiggle them around a little bit. Stretch the arms forward, lift the arms up, keep the fingers connected to each other, a little side bend, come around. Reverse. Good, arms come down, pull in, flip them around if you can. If you can't, just keep the palms facing towards you. Push the palms away from you. Stretch your fingers, arms up, over. Switch. Arms down, hand toward the camera. Take your other hand and just pull the fingers back. Switch. Now you're gonna go the other way. So your top of your hand is facing this way. And we're gonna just kind of gently bend the wrist. And then up, and down, and up, and down. Switch, bend the wrist. Up. Hands on the knees, tuck your chin, roll forward. Go all the way to the floor if you want. Come back up. And again, tuck and roll. And lift up. Yeah. Well, that was different.